Greetings, my wonderful people. Welcome back again to Queencapon Media. So, my people, I am back again to share with you now another latest and interesting updates, my people. Not be smart, my people. This afternoon, this particular update that I'm about to share with you now broke out the media, my people. The update says he arrested former minister Chris Ngige as he sleeps inside the cell. Efcc arrested former minister Chris Ngige as he sleeps inside cell. Here comes the news in detail. The former Anambra governor Chris Ngige arrested in Abuja. The former governor of Anambra State and immediate past Minister of Labor and Employment, Senator Chris Ngige, has reportedly been taken into custody by security operatives in Abuja. The incident occurred at his residence on Justice Mohammed Bello Street, though details surrounding the operation remain unclear, as no security agency has publicly claimed responsibility. Initial speculation suggested that Ngige had been kidnapped, but multiple sources now indicate that operatives of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) carried out the operation. A source familiar with the development told Sahara reporters on Thursday morning that the former minister was humiliated, during the arrest, insisting that it was EFCC. An EFCC operation and not a kidnap. Ngige former's media aide, Fred Chukwulobe, later confirmed that the former governor was indeed in the custody of the anti-graft agency. In a brief statement, he said, former governor of Anambra State and immediate past Minister of Labor and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, is with the EFCC. More detail later. The EFCC has not yet issued an official statement, leaving the exact reason for the operation unknown at the time of filing this report. The development comes just days after Ngige's convoy was attacked in Anambra State by armed men. A police officer was shot during the ambush, while several others sustained injuries. Ngige was not present in the vehicle during the attack. This is not the first time that the former governor has faced such dramatic incident. In 2003, during his tenure as Anambra State governor, he was adopted by political actors in a widely publicized episode that shook the nation. So, my people, no be smart, my people, although they have not reported it officially. Like when I hear for inside this particular update, the EFCC have not released their press statement about this arrest, but there is unconfirmed rumor that that Dr. Chris Ngige might be facing 20 years jail term, my people. 20 years imprisonment, if at all he is guilty of the crime. The reason why EFCC arrested him, they said no be small beating they beat him, no be small disgrace they give him when they were arresting him from his residence, my people, from his home. No be small thing. This thing where Nnamdi Kanu they always talk, say, including Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, they talk, say, serve the zoo and come back with shame. This is the typical example of it. Typical example of serve the zoo and come back with shame. My people, no be small thing. Look at the comments where people they talk about this as this matter don't come out. Many people say, if we don't enter APC, say all in sin, they go forgive them. Say make you kukuma. As other politicians where they inside different parties, don't they switch, they enter APC because of the money where they talk, say Tinubu they give them. And also, anybody where enter there, they go forgive the person's sin. If they don't chop money, all of them say na kukuma, na group of people where chop money and where they go freely, nobody they attack them. So they say, had it been say Chris Ngige did that place, maybe they forgive in sin. This thing when come, say big go. So my people, moving on to the next update, my people. Now issue of local flight ticket, my people, they don't increase them. In fact, make I not talk too much. I go allow on right now, make una watch this video and see how Nigeria senators, how did they drag them, how did they fight over it. No be smart thing. Watch this video and drop your opinion.
2-3 months. Nigerians have been complaining seriously about the price hike of airline and finding it very difficult to travel from one destination to the other.
Take your seat.
Mr. President, can you believe it that from Abuja to Lagos ranges from 400 to 650,000, and then from here to Enugu is about 500,000. Even from here to Ilorin is about 450,000. When we noticed all this, the committee, we decided to even investigate further, and we now find out that cut across, people cannot afford to travel. And looking at the festive period that is coming up now, Mr. President, it is important we wave in to help Nigeria because of this festive period that is coming, that people want to move from one place to the other, particularly since our road is becoming a bit difficult to travel on. Mr. President, we decided to interact with the airline owners. They also have one or two things, but we've not called them formally. Maybe after the Senate has decided, we can now invite them to know why the price is so high like this, and then we can now insist that go and bring down your price, because we don't want a situation that by the time from 20th, 21st, 22nd, they will now be saying traveling from here to Enugu will be 1 million naira. Yeah? That's the prayer. So we to invite them. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Mr. President, the prayer is just that we need to invite the stakeholders, particularly the airline owners and our agency, for us to interact, because like one of my colleagues said, 150,000 is what he paid for here to Enugu. But yesterday when he was buying his ticket, he paid 500,000. Yesterday, my own experience, I was with Cyril at the airport yesterday when he got his flight for 560,000 from Lagos to Abuja. At that time, I was just laughing because mine was about 400. So, Mr. President, we need to take a very immediate decision before the festive period so that Nigerians will be able to have easy Xmas and be happy, and it will make we can help them to enable them to travel from one place to the other. So that we need urgently to call the AOL, that's Association of Airline Owner and Fan and NCAA, to interact with them before the festive period. I so move, sir.
Yes, Senator OGE Zakalo.
Supporting the motion. I first of all supported the motion, but I also disagree with the motion, because what you are talking about, no, I support the motion, but give me an opportunity to explain to you. Give me opportunity to, I support the motion, but I have to have some explanation to Mr. President. Mr. President, I think this motion that he brought, it looked nice on the surface, but it does not work for the airline owners. It's not going to work, because this is a law of demand and supply. The spare parts are costly, everything is very high, and you cannot put the life of our citizens. No, it must go. It must go. But okay, I'll take back that. To second the motion, ably moved by the chairman of Aviation Committee, Senator Abdul Fattah Buhari. Mr. President, in supporting this motion, I said that the airfares, as announced by the airlines and as stated by Senator Buhari, is, to say the least, outrageous and unaffordable as far as Nigerian people are concerned. An airfare from here to Lagos costing above 500,000 naira
is too exorbitant. Just one way, not even round trip, is too exorbitant. As you rightly said, when the synopsis of the motion was given, that the minimum wage for Nigerians is 70,000 naira. It means a civil servant will have to save 5 months' salary or even 6 months' salary before he could afford one-way ticket to Lagos. And in going to Kebbi myself, I have to spend close to about 700,000 naira. Mr. President, this is unaffordable. And there has not been corresponding increase in aviation fuel. There has not been corresponding increase in the airport charges from either FRAN, NCAA, or Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. So we need to summon all the stakeholders and question them on why this hike is announced. And not only that, Mr. President, we need to halt this increase in order to save Nigerians from exploitation. Mr. President, it is normal for airlines at the end of the year to increase fares, but not as it is announced today. Increase of 10 to 15% is understandable, but not increase of over 200%. So if we do that, honestly speaking, Mr. President, we are allowing exploitation of Nigerians. I therefore move that we should invite the NCAA, the FAN, the airline operators of Nigeria, and other stakeholders to discuss this matter exhaustively. But in the interim, they should suspend this price hike. I so move, Mr. President.
Let my voice in support of this very important and indeed people-oriented motion moved by the Senate Committee Chairman on Aviation on the urgent need to review downwards the cost of air ticket in our aviation industry, Mr. President. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, just this morning, I called my personal assistant to get a ticket for me for 13th of December from Abuja to Enugu. And shockingly, Mr. President, the cost for one-way ticket from Abuja to Enugu is 500,000 naira for airpiece and 460,000 naira for IBOM Air. Mr. President, this is unheard of. This is unheard of. This is over 400% increment at a go. We never had it this way, Mr. President. And that takes us to the question to the Ministry of Aviation of Federal Republic of Nigeria. When are we going to have back our Nigeria Air? If countries like Ghana can have Ghana Air, Ivory Coast have theirs, other countries have theirs, when will Nigeria have our own public transport system, Nigeria Airline? Because we overdue to have this, Mr. President. So I hereby support this motion, and I want to call on the Minister of Aviation to rise to the occasion and save Nigerians from this unwanted and unfounded extortion by the private airline operators. Thank you, Mr. President.
Price of aviation tickets is for us to bring together all the relevant stakeholders to the table, because Senator OGE Kanu, as much as he loved the motion, he raised a very vital point, that the cost of spare parts. And I would want to support that, because it is not Nigerians who have asked any airline operator to buy a plane of over 30 years, of over 40 years. Secondly, sir.
Come. Those are, even he knows.
Exactly.
Those are new planes.
Exactly,
the
sir.
one they are going on with is about 59 years old.
Exactly, sir.
Most of them are 59 years old.
Senator Alero has raised a vital issue. There is no corresponding increase in aviation fuel or aviation taxes by Federal Aviation Authority. FAN. Thirdly, sir, there will thirdly issue related to foreign exchange. I'm of the opinion that in the past there is this intervention by the Central Bank of Nigeria, while so many airline operators were given some consideration in some exemption, concessional rates, and up to now, and I know it's still on. So there is need for us, having known all these facts, to bring all these relevant stakeholders and confront them.
So the Senate condemns the sudden abysmal seconder, Senator Abaribe. Senator Abaribe, he has moved a motion that in view of this abysmal increase of over 300-400% in the cost of aviation tickets, that the Senate should invite all relevant stakeholders immediately to appear before the Senate Committee on Aviation and other relevant committees immediately to avoid exploitation of Nigerians and disruption of travel plans for this
Thank you, Mr.
period.
President. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I represent
advantage of Nigerians. So I want a solution. Come, Abdul Fattah, did you propose a solution? Olamileko.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Very distinguished colleague.
Moved. The motion has been moved by Senator Olamileko that we should, as a matter of urgency, invite the relevant stakeholders in the aviation industry, including the Minister of Aviation, NCA, and FAN and others, to a closed-door meeting with the Senate to discuss the abysmal rise in airfares, to avoid exploitation of Nigerians, and also to alleviate the suffering of people and avoid disruption in travel during this Christmas period. And that this should be done immediately. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So we believe that this should be done this week. What dates? Huh? Astronomical. Huh? Yes. Thank you. Sorry, Senator Oshomole, you are right. It should be astronomical. Astronomical increase in airfare.
Thank you,
so, sir. Take him.
So my wonderful people, I don't know what to feel about this thing wey happen in the Senate, my people. The dragging of the high price of the local flights, my people. Drop your opinion, including this thing wey happen to Chris Ngige recently, my people. No be small thing, no. He's still there in the custody of Efcc. They don't even know his fate. They say he even stand the chance to even enter 20 years imprisonment. Say if true the thing where they talk saying do we do am. Drop your opinion. Don't forget to like and share this so that others will have the opportunity to see this video and watch it. Thank you so much for your continued support here, and I'll keep on bringing more updates every day for on our table. Bye bye.